They say a man who sleeps on a bed of gold but dreams of hunger has a curse upon his pillow. Africa, the land of diamonds and despair, oil and poverty, gold and grief. We are the richest people on earth. From the Niger Delta to the Congo Basin, from Zambia's copper belt to South Africa's gold mines, the story is the same. Our soil is rich, but our people are poor. Isn't it strange? The world digs in our land, but we dig our own graves. The white man came for our resources. Today, our own brothers came for our survival. So, how did the land that should have been our blessing become our burden? Stay with me, because today we will uncover the hidden cause behind Africa's riches and how we, yes, you and I, can break it before the next generation inherit our poverty. Because sometimes a blessing misused becomes a curse unending. In this message, I will walk you through the paradox that haunts Africa while we sit on treasure but still beg for aid. You will discover the truth behind what economics call the resource curse, but our ancestors would call the punishment of greed. You will understand how natural wealth has become natural weakness and what it takes for us to turn oil into opportunity, minerals into movement, and land into legacy. I promise you, by the end of this conversation, you will never look at a barrel of oil or a gold mine the same way again. Because you will realize that the cause is not in the land, it is in the hands that manage it. So, Lenin, this is not just a talk about economics. It is a message about destiny, discipline, and deliverance. Now, let me tell you a story. In a small village called Kuto, deep in the heart of West Africa, oil was discovered one day. The people danced, the king declared a festival. Children ran barefoot shouting, "We are rich, we are rich." But within 5 years, the river turned black, the farms turned dry, and the laughter turned to lamentation. The oil that should have lifted them up began to pull them down. The youth stopped farming. They were waiting for government contracts. The elders stopped teaching. They were waiting for oil royalties. And leaders stopped leading. They were too busy counting their share. One night, an old woman, Mama Ngozi, said, "When you give a child honey, before he grows teeth, he will choke on sweetness." That was the day I understand the African paradox. We receive wealth before we learn wisdom. And that, my friend, is the root of resource curse. It is not the oil that destroys a nation. It is the greed that flows with it. Now, let's peel back the layers and see why this curse keeps repeating from one country to another like a bad proverb we refuse to unlearn. The first part of this curse is dependence. When a nation's income depends on one resource, innovation dies. Now, in Nigeria, oil replaced agriculture, and the land that once fed millions became abandoned. In the Congo, mineral replaced industry, and now the people dig wealth for foreigners while the children dig in trash. Like the saying goes, he who leans on one leg cannot run far. Our economies became lazy, our leaders became entitled, and the moment the price of oil dropped, the people's hope dropped with it. We became rich in assets but bankrupt in ideas. The second part of this course is corruption. Natural resources give leaders easy money, and that is what our African brothers are looking for: money without hard work, without accountability. It is like giving a man palm wine every day without making him farm. He begins to think the calabash refills itself. That's what oil money did to Africa. It created a ruling class that feed without sweating, and the citizens that suffer without speaking. The more money came in, the less transparency came out. Roads unfinished, hospitals without medicine, schools without teachers, yet the budget keep growing. The cause of abundance is arrogance, and arrogance blinds a nation faster than poverty ever could. The third part of the cause is conflict. Wherever there is gold, there is blood. Wherever there is oil, there is violence. Wherever there are diamonds, there are divisions. Because in Africa, resources are not shared, they are fought for. Communities clash, rebels rise, militias form, all for the same soil that was meant to unite them. We have turned natural wealth into battlefield. Instead of drilling oil, we drill hatred. Instead of mining peace, we mine pain. And the sad truth is, foreigners don't need to steal from us anymore. We are stealing them willingly, just to hurt one another. But every curse can be broken if wisdom returns. Botswana broke it. Norway broke it. Rwanda is breaking it now. How? By building systems stronger than greed. By saving wealth instead of spending it. And by investing in people, not just pipelines. Because true wealth is not what lies beneath the ground. It is what grows above it. The land gives minerals, but the mind gives miracles. When leaders learn that the greatest resource of any nation is its people, not its oil wells, the cost will crumble. Africa's healing will begin when we stop exporting raw materials and start exporting finished dreams. Now, what can you do about this? Number one, educate yourself and your community. Learn how your country's resources are managed. It is very important. Ask questions, demand report, because ignorance is fertilizer for corruption. Number two, support local industries. Every time you buy made in Africa goods, you reduce our dependence on raw exports. Number three, use your voice. When leaders misuse resources, don't keep quiet. Silence is consent in the language of oppression. Number four, choose leaders by integrity, not ethnicity. The cause does not care about tribe. It only bows to truth. Number five, teach the next generation that wealth is not found in the ground. It is found in the grind. Because the battle for Africa's future will not be fought in the oil field, but in the mind field. Imagine an Africa where every drop of oil builds schools, not scandals. Imagine a continent where our gold is refined at home, our diamonds polished by our own hands, and our youth are not mining poverty but designing prosperity. Imagine if the same passion we use to fight over politics was used to build industries. That Africa is possible. The cause is not internal, it is a choice. And the day we stop mismanaging our blessings, the cause will lose its grip. If this message struck a chord in your heart, don't let it end here. Click like, leave a comment, and tell me, what do you think Africa's real wealth is? Share this video, let it echo across the continent. Follow and subscribe to join this movement of minds and get your copy of my book, Exporting Poverty: How Africa Was Trapped in the Global Economy, written by Amaechi Ogalago, which is myself. And because the more people we wake up, the faster the chains will break. My brothers and sisters, the land has spoken, but will we listen? If you were born in a rich land but live like a poor person, it is time to ask who caused the soil of our destiny, or who caused the soil of your destiny. But here is the truth. Causes don't break by crying, they break by changing. So today, I challenge you. Wherever you are, start using your hands, your voice, your vote, your vision to make the land work for the people again. Because when the people wake, the cause dies. And when the cause dies, the land will live again. Thank you for watching this video, and I believe you have learned something. I am Amaechi Ogalago speak, reminding you, Africa is not poor. We are just poorly managed. Let's fix that together. Please share this video. Make sure it goes viral. Thank you, and God bless you.